All right, welcome back to the channel, Cyborg Pirate and cyborgpirate.com. Thanks for joining us today. We are going to be discussing, off the tail end of the hood discussion, we're going to be talking about 5mm gloves that we have tested, used, liked, disliked, and where we currently stand with them on our list of where we like them and where we don't. So first off, let's talk about the Bare Sealtek. Yes, these have seen some better days. They are still actually quite usable in an excellent glove, but they wear out through the fingers over time. This is the Bare Sealtek, right along with the lines of the Sealtek hood. I love these. These are a great glove. Once I found these, I was diving these for a long time. I had tried cheaper gloves before that and wasn't a fan with them with the Neotex and stuff like that. But once I went to this Bare Sealtek, I found the glove that I was hoping I was going to be able to dive forever. Now, the Bare Sealtek glove, because they don't make it anymore, you're going to have a hard time finding them. And unfortunately, I wear an extra large glove. I can squeeze into a large, but I will tell you personally, I went online and I found every single pair of large and extra large Sealtek gloves I could find, and I purchased them all. Now, I know eventually that they're going to wear out and they're going to be done. So gloves live a little bit harder life than hoods do. So comparing the time frames of the hoods to the gloves may or may not balance out. But I will tell you that these gloves here, I get about a season and a half out of these gloves. When I say a season, I'm talking a year, because I do dive year round and dive almost every single day. I dive in a cold water lake most of the time, so I do wear gloves every single dive. That being said, these gloves last for about a year and a half. They usually wear out along the fingers and the thumb, and that's because I'm either doing finger pulls or I'm running line or a number of other things that, hey, just wear your fingertips out. At some point during the summer, sometimes I'll cut the fingertips off and continue to wear the gloves, and they're a great glove. I really like them. We are going to come back to them in just a bit as we talk about some of the other gloves, but I will tell you the fit on these, the fingers, everything, you have nice dexterity. It's a great all-round glove. Love them. That's going to bring us into the Bare, oh, by the way, those are $49.21 if you can find them. The Bare Ultra Warmth 5mm glove, which is the replacement for the Sealtek, just like the hood. Terrible. Absolutely garbage. They look cool, and dive 3, you'll tear them. They are an absolute waste of time and money. This glove, as you pull it on right here, as you go to put it on your wrist and you go to pull it up, it tears right here every single time. And this glove, you end up with one that's barely sitting on your palm right here because of the way it's shaped. The fingers themselves, the dexterity, the way they've done these fingertips, you can't feel anything, you can't grip anything, you can't manipulate anything, and they are actually just terrible. Try to adjust your hood or your mask with this and forget about it. These gloves, fire them in the trash. This particular set of gloves right here will never be worn. I own them. I've gone through about 8 pair of these, and they're terrible. These will just get fired in the trash and never worn. And that takes us to the Fourth Element Hydrolock glove. Now, this glove, again, I like a lot of Fourth Element stuff. And these are a very durable, long-lasting glove. And I really like the way that they keep you warm. Diving a dry suit, having a little bit shorter on the wrist actually was kind of nice. It was just easier to get them past the seals. This issue right here, where them coming apart, much like their hood, is more of an annoyance than anything. It's not a deal breaker for me. The gloves themselves, again, these are very durable. Started to wear the fingers out right here, but I wore these gloves for 1.5 years, just like I did the Sealteks, and they have done phenomenal. You can see where I've been running line and whatnot, and it's just cut through the glove. But these are a great glove. The thing that I don't like about them, the way they have done their fingertips, the seam comes up a little bit high right by your fingernail, and it actually sticks out from your fingernail just a little bit, again making the dexterity of your fingertips very difficult to use. Same type of thing. Try to adjust your mask or adjust your hood, pull your hood out from under your mask. It's not easy. So that is my big complaint with the Fourth Element, is the dexterity is just not there. But the gloves themselves, wonderful. They're warm, long-lasting, durable, and they work for that. But you lose the fingertips. So that's the Fourth Element glove. That's going to move us into the K01s, which, yes, I am a K01 dealer. Unfortunately, you can't get these customized like the hoods, so I get to dive blue. Blue's not my color, but we'll go with them. Now these gloves here, these have been worn now for about 10 months. So we're almost at 1 year with them, and I have a number of dives on these. Again, I don't know the exact number, but I know it's well into the triple digits. And these gloves are just awesome. Love everything about them. The dexterity is phenomenal in these gloves. In fact, I have not found a glove, including the Sealteks, that have the dexterity that these gloves do. Just the way they fit, the way everything on the pattern makes everything very, very nice. They are a molded glove, so they fit your hand very ergonomically correct, and just a great feeling glove. They do have a little bit long on the wrist, which I find kind of annoying, but not a deal breaker. These gloves get put on and taken off quite a bit, and as you can see, they have not come apart at all. And again, that is because of that Japanese neoprene. This stuff is long lasting, it's comfortable, it fits, and it's just a great feel. So what's the downside of this glove? I have one downside. And if you purchase these gloves and you go and you try to pull this glove on this way and you pull right here, this seam, I think, needs to be a little bit stronger. And if you notice, the Bare Sealtek has the same type of seam on it. That's why I said I would bring this glove back. These have never come apart on me. This has. Now, I did it the first time I put a set of these gloves on, and I pulled that apart. Wasn't real happy about it. They're an expensive glove, but okay, it's a workaround. Just remember, don't grab the back of the hand to pull the glove on. And I've not had a problem since then. So these K01 gloves, they're the pricey ones. They're $109. They're still cheaper than the Bare Ultra Warmth. They are $20 more expensive than the Fourth Element. And the Bare Sealtek, if I had my choice between the two gloves, I would go with the Bare Sealtek, merely because they're long lasting, they fit great, and they're half the price. They're $49. So take that with a grain of salt, because like I said, you're not going to be able to find that Bare Sealtek very easily. They don't make them. So that's why we've moved to a bunch of different gloves, and we have set our hearts on the K01 stuff. They're phenomenal. We enjoy them. You can order them directly from us on our website at cyborgpirate.com, and I will have a link in the description for all of the other gloves where you can pick them up if you decide to go with a different glove than the K01s. Thanks for checking us out. Cyborg Pirate, cyborgpirate.com. Cyborg out.